Alright, so in this one, I want to help you guys out, right? So, here's my take on, as you can see in the title and the thumbnail, who you should Zenkai 7 in this game once they return, if they're already here, from the USTR exchange shop, whatever the case is. So, we're going to go filter, we're going to go to Zenkai, applicable, click it, going to scroll down. Now, you might say, oh, well this guy's a lot of Zenkais, he might know what he's talking about just a little bit. I agree, thank you, firstly that's a good compliment. But, let me just help you guys understand, I am missing some. Piccolo, for a starter, I am missing him, just don't have the stars as you can see, just not a Zenkai I have enough for to do. Goku Black, I can speak on him, but I obviously don't have Zenkai 7, I apologize if there's background noise. So, him, it's hard to speak on because, again, not Zenkai 7, Gotenks is not soul boosted, Gohan is, I don't know what that was, Gohan is only Zenkai 2, Cell is Zenkai 4, and 18 is only Zenkai 1, and actually Buu is only Zenkai 6 because I was gonna wait for him to come back for dailies, but nonetheless, besides those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Zenkais, I have every single other Zenkai in the game, Zenkai 7, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 35, 36, where they're all soul boosted at least. Gotenks is not, so I don't count them. So I have 36 out of 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 36 out of 42. Fully done, completed. If you don't count Buu, then 35, but still a lot of them. So let's go in order, right? LF Gohan, and obviously if there's an explanation needed, we will go over an explanation. But a lot of these are very straightforward. LF Gohan, yes. Yeah, he's the best unit in the game. Zenkai 7 him. If you don't have the opportunity to, save your Legends Limited tickets, the red tickets. Every 1k gets you 600 Z power. For Gohan, if you buy crystals, buy the Super CHRONO crystals when they come around. I think it's once every month they come around. Buy those, get Z power for him. Get this Gohan, Zenkai 7 stars minimum if you can. Super Saiyan Blue Goku, yes, he is free basically. You get 7 stars from the story itself. If you complete up to a certain part of it, you only have to do missions, you just complete it. For him and 5 other units, we will go over those as we go down the list. But yeah, he's the best free Zenkai. He is on dailies for eternity, so you can just do dailies to get him up if you don't feel like spending 7k right now. And overall, he's in the USTR shop, one of the better units in the game, which is saying a lot for something they're giving for free to 7 stars. And free in the USTR shop. And Gohan is also the same scenario, but Gohan's Gohan. Goku's just a free, good unit. Caulifla? No. Caulifla is good against Saiyans, and that's all Caulifla is. She is nothing more than hurting Saiyans, and even there, she struggles. She is not worth Zenkai 7ing, she is not a good unit. She has a lot of faults, she has no defenses really, she's not ideal or optimal on any of her teams. You would run a hit over her, you would run Super Saiyan 2 Goku over her, you would run every single other unit you can think of over Caulifla. So do not Zenkai 7 her. And by the way, this obviously, if you don't know by now, hold on one second actually, this list is very opinionated, so it is my opinion of what you should be doing. If you do not agree, obviously let me know what you think, but this is from my experience, me using these units, and well, me having them all at this Zenkai 7 level. And I'm talking about 7 star through 14 star. It doesn't really matter which one they are, it's just Zenkai 7 itself. Is it worth it? Super 17. This one's a little different. You can't just say yes or no on him, right? I would say yes if you want GT to be runnable in the future. I would say yes if you want to use androids. And that's about it. There is no other scenario you would run this guy. There is no other situation where he's one of the best units on your team. It's just if you want to run GT in the future, you will need this guy Zenkai 7. If you want to run androids at its peak performance, this guy is a pick to do. So yes and no, very situational and good unit, but he's only meant for specific, more niche teams. Even though Android isn't very niche, it's just he's not meant for a lot of teams like Goku and Gohan, right? DKP, yes. Regen is honestly free to play as fuck. You have Blue 21 and then you have Fat Boo. Fat Boo is a unit that came out probably almost 3 years ago at this point. And Blue 21 is free to play. So you got 2 Zenkai 7s right there. Then you have DKP, strike base more or less build for regen. And if you don't want to run him on regen, well, you're not really going to run this guy because that's his main team. So DKP, yes, if you even want to run regen just an ounce, because it is very free-to-play friendly, that team. Super Saiyan God Vegeta, I would say he's a little controversial, actually, because God Ki, sure, right? There's a line where you can say yes or no for God Ki, but I would say sure, just because Gogeta Blue is very good, right? He's not bad. I would say this guy is better for Zenkai bench for Gogeta Blue on God Ki than in use of himself, just because God Ki... the main purpose of God Ki, with Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Vados, and Gogeta Blue, talking ideal team here, is you heal. Gogeta heals when he comes in, he has health equips, and Vados heals him from swap out. So, God Vegeta does not do this. Gogeta Blue does it successfully. So, overall, who would you pick? Gogeta Blue at, let's say, 6-star, or God Vegeta Zenkai 7, I would pick Gogeta Blue. But again, that's a tough scenario to make because Gogeta Blue is only returned one time. Well, on a real banner, not on a step-up. And God Vegeta has been here for a while. So, it's more your prerogative, what you want to do with it. I would say, if you're going for Vegeta Family, do not Zenkai 7 this guy. Vegeta Family is blast-based. You have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you have Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, and you have Purple Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. That is ideal Vegeta Family. And maybe Majin Vegeta if you want to mix in a little bit of strike, and he's high stars. But this God Vegeta is not meant for Vegeta Family. If anything, God Ki, sure, if your Gogeta Blue is lacking stars, and or you do not own him. Okay. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, yes. He is the best red character on the Saiyan team, the best Saiyan team in the game, Angel Vegeta, and then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is the best red for that team because it's color countering, it's all that. He supports on his main ability double for Super Saiyan 3 Goku because he does damage inflicted and then special move and ultimate damage on his main ability. Chance to Faint, changes strike to blast on his green, has card draw speed forever that can't be cancelled innately, and has his blast do more strike damage. So let's say you switch to like Super Saiyan 3 Goku while you're building up, you'll do more strike damage than you would with, let's say, Gogeta as your red option on that team. So yes, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, yes. Saiyan team, that's a really easy team to make. Even if you're not going to run the units I just said, Saiyan team is a very good team. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is a yes. Gogeta, yes. Okay, yes with an asterisk. And this is going to go for every single Super Saiyan unit from this point on. Yes, if you are going to and or already have Bardock Zenkai 7. All these Super Saiyan units will have the same situation, and I'm going to explain it to you. So, Bardock got a Zenkai, and that innately makes every other Super Saiyan from that point of Bardock getting a Zenkai have to be worse. You see it in Purple Broly, you see it in the Yellow Broly, you see it in Green Broly, and you see it in tons of other units. They make Super Saiyans worse because Bardock's unique ability to give crits and crit rate is so ridiculous it can make every single Super Saiyan unit busted. Gogeta is one of those units. Gogeta can 3-card a blue unit if he has crits going on because Bardock exists. So yes, if you do Zenkai Bardock, then yes, every single Super Saiyan that can be Zenkai'd, you should Zenkai from that point on. Every single one. Just understand that while we continue this because that's going to come up a little bit. Frieza, no. Even for LOE, no. Frieza's just not good enough. He does more to Saiyans and doesn't do enough. And if you fight Saiyans, he'll just be mediocre / alright. No, don't do Frieza. Bardock, I just said. Well, I just spoke of him. Bardock is a 100,000% a unit you have to Zenkai 7 because, look, Super Saiyans, well, Saiyans are the main characters of the game and the show, right? Yeah, so what are you going to see more than anything, most likely, in this entire game? Saiyans. Most likely, what transformation do you think we will see more often than not? Super Saiyan. And, well, Bardock gives them buffs. So yes, that's the form we will see the most. That is the team you should be trying to run. Super Saiyan team. Let's speed through this because I'm at 10%. Alright. Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Huh. Yes for... Oh yeah. Yeah, I mentioned him for Vegeta Family, for the God Vegeta. Yes for Vegeta Family. Yes for Future, and that's his only teams, right? Yes. Super Saiyan 2 Trunks is very good. Blast-based unit. And yeah, that's it. Just a very good unit, and you should Zenkai 7 him. Beerus is a funny one. I say Beerus is eligible for you to be in that mid scenario where it's like, I can do it or not, but I would prefer to hold off. Now Beerus, his main use is Zenkai buffing Vados, and if you want to run God Ki, sure, prioritize him, but you don't need him to make the team good. It's just, he's a good Zenkai buffer, and that's all he's really useful for nowadays. Red Cooler, no. Regen doesn't need it, your LOE team doesn't need it, he's just not that good. He's alright, he's fun, but he's not that good. There's much better options. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, yes, obviously, I don't know why I even had to think about it. He's very brain dead, Android 18-esque unit, just stupidity all the way and broken to the maximum. Scouter Vegeta, no, unless you want to get a Zenkai bench from more Purple Saiyans, but no, the unit himself, no. Obviously, this video is more speaking of the unit than their Zenkai buff. Android 16, no. Firstly, if you're going to do Super 17, Android 16 is just a watered down version. Android 16 does not pair well on androids, and he will not do any damage because he is weak and relies on damage buffs from being tap attacked while he can't tank. So, not good, not good. Cooler, if LOE is your main team, sure, but even then he's fallen off since his golden age of when he first Zenkai'd. Non-ideal pick, and honestly, you shouldn't if you're even trying to main LOE, you should just drop LOE. Blue 21, she's free, do her. Purple Broly, like I said before, Super Saiyans, every single Super Saiyan, I think you should Zenkai if you are going to Zenkai Bardock. Same goes for Trunks, he's a good bench for Gohan as well. Just more reasons on top of why you should Zenkai him. Kid Goku, free, do him. Broly, free, do him. Blue Broly, Super Saiyan, do him. Even if he's old, he's still a very good Zenkai buff. And he does more damage to Gokus, and most of the game is Gokus, if you haven't noticed in PvP. Boo is nuts, he is broken, he is beyond belief. You lock in, you Rising Rush, you win. Do him! And obviously I'm not prioritizing order of who to do first, I'm just saying, do these characters because they are worth it. There's a lot of characters that are worth it, and there's a lot there's not. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, obviously it's an LF Zenkai, do him. He's broken, he's nuts, his defenses are off the charts, his health is off the charts. LR Piccolo, he's free, do him. Just don't rush him, you don't need to like I did. Green Broly, Super Saiyan, plus he's free forever on dailies. And yeah, he's very tanky, very annoying, but very good. I'd say do him, just from dailies though, nothing else. Name it Goku, LF Zenkai, do him. That's it. Simple. LF Zenkais, you do. EX Krillin, he's free, get him done during dailies. Namek Goku, I guess you could skip him if you want. It's just that he's free from dailies again. So is Scouter Vegeta, by the way. It's just that you don't need to do them. It's just if you want the Zenkai buff for your other units, do them. But for individual units, Scouter Vegeta and Red Namek Goku are not ones you really care about. All these EXs, do them, do them, do them, do them, do them. All very decent. Not amazing, but decent. I'd say Frieza's the best of these 5. And maybe Krillin is second best. Android 18, do her. I just don't do her because I don't want to run such a broken character. I already have one of them. Why do I need 2? Red Cell, do not. He is very bad. He does more to Super Saiyans, and that's about it. And you might say, oh, but you just said Super Saiyans are going to be like, are the best team, or something like that. No, I mean, yeah, but he's red. So, what does he do, right? Purple Super Saiyan 2 Gohan has fallen off. He is not as good as he once was. I would say skip his Zenkai. Goku Black as well, not very good. He needs to kill the enemy to even get some damage buffs, and that's hard to do when you're weak. Gotenks, he's free, do him. Don't rush him. Trunks, free, do him, don't rush him. And LF Piccolo, the worst LF Zenkai, but do him if you can, if you got the stars. I doubt anyone does, because if I don't and I spend money, how the hell would you, right? But yeah, that's my little tidbit of information of who you should Zenkai, who you shouldn't. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.